Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. They're trying to stop your motion with their commotion. Don't feed into it because they're just hating on you. For the people who want to try to make you feel their jealousy and try to make you feel their hate, you're going to have to ignore them and you're going to have to treat them as best as you can. That's the number one way to not let somebody's commotion stop your motion. If you are moving forward, if you are actually doing something with your life, there are going to be people that want to try to stop that. All right. They're trying to use their commotion to stop your motion. They want you to focus on anything and everything but yourself. They'll try to stop you from focusing on you and making you focus on their BS. And you're going to have to fight to keep your focus. You're going to have to fight to ignore them. You're going to have to fight to bypass the BS that they're trying to do. All right. Some people, they watch you. Some people, they have a hateful heart and they feel it's necessary to try to stop you from achieving your goal. They want you to quit. They want you to feel so terrible that you give up. They want you to succumb to them and their negativity, and they want you to basically just quit, bow down and quit and suffer at the hand of what they're doing. See, they're upset because they feel that you're better than them. It's something that they could go be great at. It's something that they can go do, but they have a problem with you because you're working towards being great at something. And because you're working towards being great at something, they feel that maybe you think you're better than them. Maybe you think you're smarter than them. They think these things in their own mind. They're the ones that's setting themselves up to fail, thinking like this. They're setting themselves up for failure with this type of attitude, with this type of mindset, with this type of behavior. All right. It could possibly end up and like the way they behave when they do certain things, it's like, yo, they could end up getting themselves in a bad situation. And if they keep acting like that, they're going to get themselves in a bad situation. And that's the thing you have to understand. All right. When people are trying to stop your motion with their commotion, when people are trying to, just act foolish and act stupid towards you, all right, it's because that you're leaving them behind. You're leaving the world behind. And when people get an air of this person is going somewhere, when people get an air of this person can actually make it, when people get an air of this person can actually do something with their life that I'm not doing with mine or that I can't do with mine, they're gone. They're just lost because instead of focusing on what can I do, they're too worried about what somebody else is doing. And they're so worried to the point to where it makes them mad and it makes them so frustrated and so jealous that they got to try to bring some commotion into your life. So you can't let their commotion try to get to you. All right. You can't let the people that are allowing themselves to be used by the devil stop you on your path to greatness. You're on the path to greatness. They're on the path to fakeness. They're on the path to hatred. And you have to let people walk their path. All right. Everybody is on their path at their particular time that they're supposed to be on. Maybe this is something that they're going to look back on a few years from now, and it's going to make them, it's going to help them become something else. Maybe if you continue on your path and you don't let them stop you when you get to where you're going, who knows? Maybe it'll have some type of effect on them to where like, yo, we tried to stop him, or yo, we acted jacked up to him, or yo, we tried to, try to get in his way and try to cause him some problems. but he still kept going. He still rose to the top. He didn't allow us to get in the way. All right. And you just got to stand up to this type of stuff, because you're not going to allow somebody to do anything that would try to jeopardize your success. So it's like you have to fight back by becoming successful. They're trying to stop your success. You fight back by becoming more successful. All right, they're hating on you because you're becoming successful. You fight back by becoming more successful. You kill them with success. All right, you destroy them with success. You break them down by not allowing them to break you down. All right, people who want to break you down, people who want to do things to just alter how you see yourself, or alter how you view yourself, or alter how things are for you in your life, you avoid that. All right, because that commotion, you don't want anything to do with that. That commotion, that's them. That is the type of person that they are. That's the path that they're on. That's the frequency they're on. That's the wavelength they're on. They want to try to cause trouble for people who are winning. They want to try to cause trouble for people who are getting to the money on. They want to try to cause trouble for people who are just trying to live a positive life. And if when people see you just ignoring them, and on top of that you're doing better, and you're starting to make progress in life, there are a lot of people who feel bitter over that, and they it's like they can't hold back. They're going to have something negative to say. They're going to have something negative to do. They're going to be a negative person. And when you got to stand up to them, and you gotta just be as positive as you can, and you gotta let people know that you mean business, and and you let them know that you mean business by just you continue to carry yourself the way you're carrying yourself. You don't let nobody stop you. You don't let nobody get in your way. You don't let nobody bring you down. All right. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. Don't let anybody try to make you feel bad about yourself. These are all things that they're really trying to do, because they want to have some type of effect on you. They want to try to hold you back, or temporarily put what you're doing on pause, or get you caught up in some mess, and you're greater than that. And that you have to realize that on your way to success. Like, yo, I'm greater than that. I'm better than that. I'm not entertaining that. That's stupid. That's dumb. That person who did that is stupid. That person who did that is dumb. Why ruin my life for something stupid? Why ruin my life for something dumb? You have to look at things from a logical standpoint, and use your brain when other people aren't. And that's really all it is. When they're trying to use their commotion to stop your motion, you're using your brain, and they're not. There's going to be plenty of people who try to stop you who aren't using their brain, because if they were, they'd be using their brain to go out and become successful. But instead, they're using their brain to stress over what they see you doing, and they're trying to use that. They're trying to get you back some type of way. The fact that you're succeeding and achieving, and it bothered them with their type of mindset that they have. They're like, yo, I got to get him back. He's doing better than I think he should be doing. I got to get him back. And it'll be people that are doing better than you. It'll be people who have more than you. Sometimes it'll be people who aren't doing better than you. Sometimes it'll be people who have less than you, but you don't have time to worry about that. Only thing you have time to do is, stay out of trouble, stay successful, and stay on the right path. All right. There are going to be people who try to get you into some stuff. They're going to be these are the low vibrational folks. They're not doing much of anything, and they're looking for whom they can consume, whom they can devour. All right, the devil goes looking for whom he can destroy, consume, and devour. So they're letting themselves be used by the devil, and they're looking for whom they can carry out the devil's mission on. They're looking for whom they can consume, whom they can devour, whom they can destroy. Don't let a person's negativity destroy you, especially when you're starting to have good things happen to you. And that's when the devil will try to attack you the most. All right, that's when the devil will come as hard at you as he possibly can, when good things start to come into your life. All right, so you have to continue to choose success. You have to continue to choose to let things go. You have to continue to choose what's worth it for you and what's not. A lot of this stuff that people try to distract you with, another tactic of the devil. A lot of things that these people try to get you off your focus. It's foolish, and it really doesn't count in the grand scheme of things. It really doesn't matter. All right. So when things don't matter, when things really aren't that serious, you have to really check yourself, especially if you're prone to anger, if you're prone to frustration. That's why the Bible says be slow to anger and quick to thinking, quick to hearing. All right, you need to be slow to anger and quick to hearing. When you're slow to anger and quick to hearing, you can hear that angel in your voice, you can hear that angel voice in your mind that says, "Yo, forget that. That's not worth it. You're about to change your life. Don't even worry about that. Good things are supposed to happen to you. Just write that off." And life will get people back. All right, karma works. God works in mysterious ways. Karma is going to happen to them. God is real. What you put out to the universe, you will get back. So a lot of things you have to learn to let go. And the beauty of actually starting to grow and in all areas of your life is that you'll start to just see things as like, yo, that's not worth it. And the good thing about self-improvement is you'll improve yourself to a point to where you start to actually feel so good that it's like, yo, I'm not destroying what I have for you. I'm not going to allow the devil in you to try to knock me off the level that's new. I'm not going to allow the devil in you to try to knock me off the level that's new. I'm reaching new heights. I'm reaching new levels. All right. I'll tear down. I'll tear whatever you're trying to negatively build up. I'll tear it down without even involving you. I'll tear it down in me. All right. So that way I could get back to the good that I see, the good that I want to be, the good that I want to do in my life. And the devil wants to try to get in between that. All right. When you are doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're focused, that's when the attacks come. When you're out doing what you're not supposed to be doing, acting destructive to yourself and other people, all right, about to get yourself into a negative situation, doing things that'll harm you or harm somebody else, or you just being a toxic, bad person to yourself and others, there's nothing that's going to get in your way. You're gonna have free range. And it's like you will notice that. And when you notice that, that's how you know you're on the wrong team. When you're doing things that you ain't got no business doing, and it feels like it's so easy to get into negativity, it's so easy to be a toxic person, it's so easy to get into the bad. That's why when you try to work towards getting to the good, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Are all them toxic spirits, all the demons, all the devils, everything? It's like all that. It's like it's trying to pull you back. It's trying to pull you back. It's like, yo, who do you think you are? That even happens on the spiritual level. It manifests in the physical form of people and places and stuff like that. But it happens in the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is like, yo, who do you think you are? And it's like all these things trying to pull you back. All these people want to pull you back. All these people trying to distract you. That's spirits. It's spirits on people that are doing these things. These people aren't half these people doing stuff to try to bother you. They don't even have the nerve to do it. Where do you think they get the nerve to try to mess with somebody like you who got to take a few deep breaths and let something go? They look at you like you crazy, But they're being possessed by spirits, and it's like all it is the other side. All right, just like Cat Williams said, there's God's side and there's the other side. So the other side is like, yo, you trying to leave us? You trying to leave us behind? You trying to move forward with your life? Not on our watch. So you'll have things try to stop you from becoming successful. You'll have things trying to stop you from staying focused. All right. Success for you could just be staying focused. Success for you could just be avoiding negativity. All right, even like if you can avoid negativity, if you can stay focused, that's a success, because it's a small success that's going to lead to a greater success. Don't focus so much on the like big successes and stuff like that. Just focus on doing like little small success will lead you to the best life you could ever imagine. Staying focused, something as small as that, staying focused, ignoring negativity, not letting things get to you, not letting people get to you, not letting things distract you, or not putting yourself into a situation to where you distract yourself or destroy your own self. Like, yo, that will lead you to so much good in your life. You'll never want to look back. All right. So, yo, don't let their commotion stop your motion. You have motion in your life. You may have been stagnant for a while, and you really have to think back like, yo, do I really want to go back to how things were? Or do I really want to make things worse than how things were? I didn't even like how things were. If you're working on yourself and working on your life and you didn't even like how things were, why would you even want to go back to anything worse than that? Why would you want anything worse in your life to happen than what you already had when things were slightly good, but you wanted a change? If I were you, I wouldn't do it. Angels up in heaven looking at you like, no, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't self-sabotage. And that's what a lot of toxicity and negativity will do coming from other directions. It will cause you to self-sabotage because you'll be like, yo, I'm not letting that go down, or I'm not letting, you don't have to let things go down, and you don't have to let anything happen that shouldn't happen, but how you handle it is what matters. All right. You don't let things go down that shouldn't go down, and you don't let people just walk all over you and treat you any type of way that you're not supposed to be treated. But how you handle things is what matters. All right, life will get them back. The universe will get them back. God will get them back. You don't have to take matters into your own hands. All right, and the beauty of working towards becoming better, you'll reach a level to where it's like automatic. It's like, I'm not focused on that. I want to focus on the good things. I want to focus on the good things that I'm experiencing. I want to focus on the better things that are happening in my life. I want to keep my mind focused on good things, so that way more good things will come into my life. And that's the law of attraction. Like when you focus on, and the Bible talks about all that stuff. It's like it talks about you focusing on good things. It talks about you focusing on righteous things. Like, what do you think those verses mean? Focus on good things and focus on righteous things, when the Bible is telling you to keep your mind with God and things like that. All right, when the Bible's telling you to let this mind be in you that was in Christ Jesus, it's telling you to continue on the path of peace. It's telling you to continue on the path of salvation. It's telling you to continue on the path of freedom, which is not focusing on negativity, not focusing on darkness, not being an evil, destructive person to yourself or others. Like when you can continue to do that, you're gonna feel good. All right, you may not be where you want to be just yet, but you're gonna feel like you're there. You're gonna feel like you're there, and like your feeling attracts things to you, like just like your thoughts, just like your speech. Those are all, your thought is a magnet, your feeling is a magnet, your words are a magnet. All right, the things you do are a magnet. They're gonna draw things to you. They're gonna draw people to you. So when you react negatively to things that you don't want to happen, you're putting out all that energy. All right, so when people are coming with the commotion, all right, and trying to stop your motion, when you react to that negatively, you are communicating to the universe that you want more of that to happen into your life. You can deal with things from a non-emotional standpoint. You could put your emotions to the side and you could deal with something like how you're supposed to deal with it. Put your pride to the side, put your emotion to the side, and that's where it comes to pride. Pride comes before a downfall. When you have so much pride to where you feel like you can't let something go. Oh, he stepped on my shoe, or oh, he did this, or oh, you ain't gonna play me like that. Like when you get into, like, that's pride. Pride comes before a downfall. That's how people end up getting into situations to where they don't want to be in anymore. It's like they let those 3 seconds, they let that minute, they let that negative situation turn into so much more. It's like you don't turn a molehill into a mountain, especially when you got all this success. It's like I understand where people are coming from, but this is why self improvement is important. This is why having God in your life is important. People who become successful that throw their life away and make a bad decision, they didn't have no God in their life. They didn't have no peace in their life. They didn't have no power in their life. The right power is in God's spirit, not in worldly things. All right, you have power when you have God's spirit in your life. When you have God's hand on your life, that's true power. That's how people end up with diamond chains and rings and $1 million home and a car and a whole bunch of cars, and a crib that's the size of a whole high school or college. And then they make a wrong decision and do things or do something that throws their life away. Is because they didn't have the presence of God in their life, that would lead them in the right direction, that would tell them, hey, don't do that. They didn't have that spirit of God in their life that would say, hey, slow to speak, quick to listen, slow to anger, quick to listen. You have to be quick to listen, and you have to be quick to hear. All right, so that way you can hear those angels Hey, you shouldn't do that. You can hear God. Hey, you shouldn't do that. There's always something that comes to you and that's like, yo, you should not do that. But the thing is, people let their pride get in the way. They don't listen. And then after they let their pride get them, they let their pride take hold of them. They get possessed by the spirit of pride. They have a downfall. That downfall is, losing all your blessings. That downfall is losing everything that you work for. God will let you work for stuff. All right, there's plenty of people in the Bible that had kingdoms and all the gold and all the jewels and all the everything, but they didn't listen to God, and then they fell right down to nothing. They let their whole life be destroyed. That's what those stories are for. Those stories are for to let you know. All right, you may not have a whole kingdom and a whole palace and everything yet, but your freedom is equal to that. Your peace is equal to that. Having the spirit of God in your life is equal to that. Having a life to where you can make your own decisions and be your own person and choose success and work towards success is equal to that. It's equal to find gold and rubies and all those things. That's the wisdom of God and the spirit of God in your life. Those things are necessary for you to become successful anyway, because when bad things happen, when you have the spirit of God on your life, you'll be like, yo, I'll let that go. When bad things happen, when you have the spirit of good in your life, you're like, yo, I'll let that go. I'm not entertaining that. Not me, not today. Sorry, loser, you know. They tried to get me, but they didn't. And whenever somebody tries to get you and they don't, that's a dub for you. That's a victory for you. And you gotta, when you're winning, you gotta stay focused on your wins. When you got a victory, you gotta stay focused on the victory. All right. That's why the Bible's like victories, like plenty of verses and scriptures about victory in the Bible. God will lead you to a victory. Your pride will lead you to a downfall. So go with God and agree with God and win. When you agree with God, when you go with God, you let your faith go to God, you win. You continue to win. All right. When you have God in your life and you're starting to do good, there's going to be opposing forces. There's going to be people that try to bring you down. There's going to be people watching you. There's going to be people who come crazy at you, trying to say this, trying to do that. But as you put your pride to the side and you handle it in a way, you could still handle a situation like a man or how a woman's supposed to handle it, even if you put your pride to the side. All right, people will know that you mean business, even if you put your pride to the side. You don't have to handle it like everything. You don't have to be in go mode about everything. Every situation when people come at you with commotion, you don't have to meet it with more commotion. When you meet somebody's commotion with more commotion, it's all it's going to be is a head-on collision. All right, you don't want no head-on collisions. You want to be able, if you want to collide in something, you want to collide in a nice warm bed. All right, with your girl or your man next to you. All right, that's what you want. You want to be able to make it home into your nice crib and to be able to chill, lay back, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You don't want everything that you worked for or that you're starting to work for to be thrown away over a bad mistake. All right, over what's the word I'm looking for? Over a disagreement, over something that you couldn't let go. You got to learn how to let stuff go. This is why working on yourself is important. This is why getting control of your emotions is important. This is why getting control of your mind is important. If you know you're somebody that has anger issues, it's best that you work on that while you're working towards becoming successful. If you have, because you'll work towards things and you could potentially throw it all away. Why work towards something just to throw it all away over some person, over one person, over something that someone did, over something that somebody said? It's not important. You have a life that person wants. That's why they're acting like that towards you in the first place. People only try to bring negativity into the life of those who are winning and who are becoming successful. And when you're working towards the things that you want in life, you don't throw that away because of some hater. You don't put that all to the side because somebody that is got the spirit of jealousy. You don't deal with that situation like that. You put your pride to the side. All right, you put that negativity to the side, you put that evil to the side. When you focus on God and good, you'll be led to the right direction. All right, your God will guide you, he'll help you, he'll continue to lead you. All right, you'll have his protection over your life. All right. A lot of people step out of his protection by making a bad decision. And you don't want to make a bad decision that's going to make you throw your whole life away. Don't let their commotion stop your motion. You're doing good. You're moving forward in life. All right. You're doing the things that a person is supposed to be doing to get to where a person is supposed to be getting to. You have to continue to use your mind in a positive way. Don't let negativity try to grab a hold of you and your mind and how you're thinking. Your thoughts and the way you're thinking up to this point is doing good things for you. It's doing amazing things for you. You want to keep thinking like that. You want to keep behaving and acting in a way that's going to help you to continue to move forward. That's going to help you continue to be blessed. That's going to help you continue to have less stress. That's going to help you continue to not make your life a mess. Why fix your life to destroy it? Why clean yourself up? Get yourself together. Become something that somebody would want to be, and throw it away just because they're upset over who you are. People are going to be upset over who you are because they're not you. You got to accept that, and you got to take that on the chin. There's going to be some people that don't like what you're doing. There's going to be some people that have disdain towards you. There's going to be some people who feel some type of way about what you're doing, but it comes with the territory, and that's why you pray. You pray about those things. You pray that you'll be able to handle those situations. All right, you like, prayer is for you to uh, change things ahead of time. Prayer is for, because God already knows what's going to happen. God already knew what He wanted you to be, and He already knew what He wanted you to do. But we have free will, and we have to make the right decisions with that free will. God has all these things planned for you. Don't throw it away. All right, don't throw it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Don't do that. That's a great song, used to barbecue to it and jump into a pool when that song was playing. But yo, don't give it away, give it away, give it away now. Don't give away your goals and dreams over somebody that is upset, somebody that's cold-hearted, somebody that is jealous. Don't let that spirit affect you. You're bigger than that. You're greater than that. You got to be smarter than that. People who are commotion type people, they're not using their mind. They're not being smart about their situation. They're not using their time wisely. If somebody wants to look around and be upset about people that aren't doing what they're doing, that's their problem. Don't make it yours. Don't make their problem yours so you can soar. You want to soar in life. You don't want to be sore in life. You want to be you want to soar in life. You want to fly. All right, you're already fly. That's why they're mad at you. That's why they feel some type of way about you. You're fly. All right. Probably look good. You probably dress good, and even before anything happened to you, or anything before you even started working or trying to become a better person, you probably had some things that were going on that people noticed you for, or paid attention to you for, or felt some type of way about you for. So you got to remember, like, yo, man, I've been dealing with this my whole life. It's nothing new. Let me just let this go and just move forward with my life. Let me just leave this person where they're at. They're on a lower level. I'm on a higher level. All right. I'm not gonna let this. I'm not gonna let that get to me. You have to be able to coach yourself through things when people aren't being the best person that they could be, because you're being the best person that you could be, and that's going to lead you to being the best version that you could be. Don't let nobody get in between that. What are you dreaming for? What are you working on your goals for? What are you becoming a better person for? You're not becoming a better person to just all throw it all away because success draws haters. It's like flies and stuff. Flies and stuff. Stuff is going to draw flies. Honey is going to draw bees. You don't see the honey complaining. I know it's an inanimate object, all right, but still, that's what gray rocking is. Gray rocking is an inanimate object. See yourself being able to handle any situation. See yourself being able to overcome any circumstance. All right. Whether it's negativity, whether it's something bad that happens, whether it's something you got to overcome, see yourself being able to get through it. That's what God is there for. You go to Him, you talk to Him, He'll get you through it. He'll get you through anything and everything. That's why He's always got your back. Always. It's nothing that you go through that He's not there to help you through it. No matter what it is. You may feel that it's too hard. You may feel that you can't let it go. You may feel that you gotta stand on business. I gotta handle that. But yo, you don't have to handle it in a way to where it's gonna throw your life away. You gotta handle people, things, and situations from up here, from using your mind, using logic, sound logic. All right, you using you got to come at situations with the Spirit of God, how He will want you to handle it. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. Yo, keep grinding, keep going hard, keep believing in yourself, keep working towards your goals. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.